All right. I have our read for the day. This is indecision, surrender, domestic conflict, graceful, tactful negotiator, and breakdown. All right. Oh, hold on just a second. Okay. Sorry about that. So somebody is suffering from indecision. They can't really decide if they're going to give up on some sort of domestic conflict. There's some sort of a fight that they are in. They're normally a tactful negotiator. Like, they can gracefully pick their way around the dispute because it's common. They can normally pick their way around. Oh boy, they're back. But there's a breakdown in communication, and they're just. It has a feeling. Hold on, just a second. Sorry, it's playtime. The natives are getting restless. So this has a feeling that you're tired. You're tired of being gracefully picking your way around and doing all the negotiating with somebody who doesn't have a feel like they enjoy negotiating at all. They like their way or the highway. Rest. It's being suggested that you the Morgan is suggesting that you disengage from the conflict because it's like it's a no-win situation for you at this point. You're not going to win it. You don't really ever win. And if you do, it's few and far between. And you don't need... Just disengage. Disengage if you can. Separate yourself as much as possible because this isn't something that is going to get anywhere. You're just going to fight with them until you are exhausted anyways. New ideas. You need to... Boy, hold on just a second. All right. New ideas. You are actively thinking about just... It's not like it isn't a new thought, but it's been in your head more and more recently that maybe it's time to just leave. Maybe this isn't something that's salvageable. Maybe it's something that, family. Family support. The more I'm going to say you have family support. And like I said, this isn't a new idea, but this is an idea that's popping into your head more and more and more. Like, maybe I don't need to deal with this. Maybe maybe I should just leave. Energetic master of energy. You have the ability to do this. You feel tired. Not really tired, but not tired, like stretched. And that's because this Yahoo's like wearing you out. Hold on just a second. It's a feeling of like being stretched thin, worn, drawn, like thin, like a pair of jeans that are gonna get a hole in them. You know what I mean? Like there's fractures in the fabric. You don't need to put up with that. Fights for a cause. You feel bad because fights for a cause. You feel bad because you fought for this for such a long time. But you know, it doesn't mean that you failed just because this is a situation that doesn't work out. That doesn't mean that you fail. It doesn't mean that you didn't put in a fight. You put up a fight. You fought for this relationship. This relationship is not the failure, the breakdown of this relationship, of the fabrics, the interconnectedness. It was not a failure on your part. Action, inner preparedness. It's action, but it's also inner preparedness. I think you need to start mentally preparing yourself. I think that's something maybe you've been doing with the new ideas, but it's, the Morgan is just saying, hey, take action. This is the Chariot card. The Chariot card is a card of movement. The Wands are a card of movement. And you have wands, wand, 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 wand. And then Chariot is movement. All of that is movement. The Lovers in reverse. This is something that maybe it could have at one point been something very, very beautiful, but it wasn't a breakdown on your part, no matter what they say about it. Clarity at the bottom of the deck. Justice at the bottom of the deck. Harmony at the bottom of the deck. This is something that you can have beautiful new beginnings, but it would require you to leave the situation. Nobody deserves to be in an unhappy situation. There's too many beautiful things out there to be stuck in something that is toxic. And I kept hearing family. You have the support of your family. You have the love of your family. You probably have the support and love of your friends as well. Depends on how good this other person is at isolating you, or how long they've been working at it. But you are not High Priestess. You're a divine feminine. You are not alone. You have the universe, you have the deities and your spirits and your ancestors all backing behind you. You have your family here in the 3D. And you have friends here in the 3D. Even if they're not people who you get to speak to very often, they are there to support you. And if you chose to leave, they wouldn't blink an eye. I'm going to leave that there. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. For the person who this read is for, go isolate yourself. Go do something away from this toxic person, because this isn't. It would only escalate negatively for you. Continue to prepare yourself inwardly so that you can take action and so that you can leave this situation, because this situation is not. The situation doesn't split the deck for the Magician, right? It was in reverse, which means that you feel like you don't have the willpower now. But you are the Magician. You are a divine feminine. You do have the willpower. You just have to continue to prepare yourself on the inside so that you can take action and you can leave. There is nothing wrong with taking the time to prepare yourself before you actually act, so that you can act smartly, right? I will talk to you guys later. Have an amazing rest of your day. Bye.